Hey everybody, it's Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and today we're going to take a look at a kids cooperative deduction game called Detective Charlie. Detective Charlie is a game from Loki and from designer Theo Rivieri. I'm sure I pronounced that wrong. For ages 7 plus, plays, does it have a player count on it? 1 to 5 players in about 25 minutes, which is accurate. And what you're effectively doing is you're all taking on the role of Detective Charlie. Look how adorable she is. And this is all I'm going to show you because I don't want to spoil a ton more than I'm already going to show you in the playthrough, but adorable. Charlie, the art in this game is adorable. You're taking on her role and you're investigating a crime that happened. And you're trying to figure out who the guilty suspect is. There's going to be 8 locations you can visit in each crime scene. You're going to read some cards and try to narrow down from a list of 8 suspects that are going to be in the police station in these spaces right here, which is really cool. They're going to sit up so you can kind of see who the suspects are at all times. That's effectively the game. So let's go down to the table. Check it out.
Spoiler alert.
Alright, so here's the game of Detective Charlie all set up. So to set up, you're going to take out the case that we're doing. So in this case, we're doing case number 1. They're going to be packaged like this in these, individual packages. And then what you're going to do is you are going to take the top card out, leave it over here, and then you're going to put the numbers out in a circle here from 1 to 8. If there's any evidence cards that go under certain cards, you'll do that as well. So I've done that. Then you're going to put Detective Charlie in the middle, or at 1, I think, a die, and you'll have the culprit in the enclosed envelope right off to the side. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first thing we're going to do in that case is we're going to read through this card here. Big scare at the beach. The sand is all dirty with pink streaks and nobody knows why. Helen Hippo explains her discovery on the back of this card. Place of crime, Starry Beach. Time of crime, last night. Size of streaks, very long. Helen Hippo. I was chatting with my daughter and didn't pay attention when I laid out our towels, but I've been so worried since I saw my baby Harrison come back all covered in bright pink sand. Whoever did this left their prints on the path to the beach. Find them and tell me if this pink sand will harm my baby. All right, so that's the backstory. We're trying to figure out how Helen Hippo's baby got covered in pink. So first thing that happens is on your turn, you're going to roll the die. If you roll a 1 or 2, you can move to that card and take a look at it. So let's go to 2. All right, so we flip the card and we'll read it. Ellie Elephant. No way Olivia Otter could have done this. She is the lifeguard and keeping the beach clean is her whole life. So she says that Olivia Otter may not have done this. So what we can do is we can look at the suspect book or box in the police precinct. And if we think that lady is telling the truth, we can eliminate Olivia Otter, which I see no reason why she would lie. So we'll take her out. So Olivia Otter is now no longer a suspect. All right, so that's turn number 1. Next player or the same player. Clock. All you do there is advance time. We're trying to solve this case before 5 o'clock to score points, the most points. So we're now at 1 o'clock. All right, next player, let's go to 3. Simon Squirrel. I'm the mailman and I always look at the footprints to know if people are at home. Look carefully at the beach path. Alright, so here's the beach path. All these prints go to the beach except one. Whoever that print belongs to cannot be the culprit. Okay? So we're trying to figure out which one of these people are not going to the beach. So all of these paws are going to the beach. There's one long line that's not. So let's see here. So it looks like the snake is not going to the beach because he's going a different direction. Aaron Anaconda, innocent, no longer a suspect. All right. So that goes back. The 3 card goes back. And that. Now we'll roll again. Move 1, we'll go to 4. Adrian Armadillo. Kareem Koala is allergic to beets. He He swells up if he eats or even touches them, no matter if they are raw, cooked, juiced, or cubed. All right, so that doesn't really give us a lot of information. We haven't talked about beets. We don't know why that's relevant, so we'll flip that down. Okay. 2, we'll go to 6. Giselle Giraffe. I am drawing the plans for the new community center last night. Last night, Anna Alpaca came by to talk it over. We were up all night working on it. So, she's Anna Alpaca's alibi. So, she's no longer a suspect. All right. That's that. And I'm not going to finish the case because I don't want to spoil the whole thing for you. But that's how the game's going to play. There's a couple other faces on the die. There's this one. Time. So you advance the time, but you can go wherever you want. So I could go to this one if I wanted to, or over here. And eventually, when you think you got it down to one suspect, you can then fill out the detective log. Don't look here. Or here. So you're going to put the date you played, who you played it with, who you think the culprit is, and if you're correct, the score. So the score is going to be based on this rule book here. Right here. If you can beat it before 5 o'clock, you get 5 points. 6 o'clock, 4 points. 7 o'clock, 3 points. Between 8 and 11, 2 points. Midnight or later, 1 point. And after that, you just fail. So that's how you play the game. This is like a kid's deduction game, but I wanted to show it off. So that is Detective Charlie. Let's go to the top. See what we think about it. All right, well, that was Detective Charlie. So this is a game we picked up from, I believe, either Origins or Gen Con in 2021, because we thought our daughter would like it. And we were successful. She loves it. So it has 6 cases. We've played through 5 of them already. So we still have one that we haven't played. We're saving it for a special occasion, apparently, according to her. And all the cases are similar to what you saw. They're just really lighthearted crimes, like putting the pink stuff in the sand. One person, I think, is like lost their art badge or steal some stuff from a museum to try to have their own display or something. They're all lighthearted crimes, nothing bad, because this is a family game. But they all play exactly the same. You're going to roll the die, move around, look at the card, look at some evidence, and try to narrow down the suspects to ultimately find the suspect before 6 o'clock so you can score a pile of points. Before 5 o'clock so you can score a pile of points. That's it. It's cute. It's not something I'm going to play with adults. It's definitely a kid's game. Like, I play it with, it's me, Katie, and our youngest daughter. We play it just to, have a fun game to play. But yeah, I wouldn't play this with an adult gamer group because you'll figure it out in about 5 minutes, and that's not fun. But you have a family with kids, or you probably don't want to go too much older than the box says 7 plus. 7 or 8 is probably where you want to tap out, I guess. But it's adorable. The art is adorable. I would love to show you more of the cards. You saw some of them in the video. All the characters are just flipping cute. Like Charlie, she's adorable. I don't have enough good stuff to say about it. It's fantastic. I hope they do more. Hope they could come out with 6 more cases or something, because, man, it's good. It's a solid game, and our daughter loves it, and she's going to be sad when we're done. So I'm going to give this a BGM accept the seal. I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10 on BGG, which is a 4 out of 5 wrenches. On an arbitrary wrench scale, that means absolutely nothing, but we like to give it the games that we enjoy, and that's what I'm going to do. So that is Detective Charlie from Loki. I'm Jason with the Boardgame Mechanics, and as always, keep gaming.